they want to take feedback from any other senior Toastmasters for their speech. Not only speakers, but every single role player will get feedback in this session. So, are you ready?
Yes.
So to start the session, let me invite Toastmaster Nibu to evaluate Vikas.
Single word. Insignificant is not possible sentence.
You can talk about
This insignificant is not
sure. Thank you so much.
The job well begun is work half done. And Toastmaster Vikas started his speech with a very catchy title, and that anticipation was well worth the wait. So good evening, Toastmasters and fellow guests.
Good evening.
So your opening, solid. What Toastmaster Vikas did very well was he interacted with the audience. Most of us, when we ask a question, we do not wait for a response. He did. And that must be commended. Kudos to Toastmaster Vikas. You waited for a response. And this is a practice that I would encourage every Toastmaster to follow. After asking a question, wait for a response and don't just rush through. Your body language, beautiful. You're very confident on stage, and that is a reflection of your experience as a motivational speaker, trainer. And that is seen on stage. The way you moved and the way you used your hands and the way you interacted with the crowd. Wonderful, Harry. Your transitions were smooth, and your link from story A to B and finally to C was excellent. And what Toastmaster Vikas did very well is he reiterated the point again and again and again. He imprinted his message very clearly after every story so that we mortals do not forget it. Again, good job. What could you have done slightly better now? Yes, there were a lot of people here and very few there and here. But ideally, you should spend equal time looking at the entire audience, and you should stop and focus if possible. So you were rushing through these movements. Ideally, stop, focus, maintain at least a second of eye contact if possible, and then move forward. What I found a little distracting was the prop in your hand, in your left hand. Ideally, I would have liked the speaker to place the prop and use it as and when necessary. Because you have one hand constrained now. Try to free that hand of the prop. If possible, place it at a convenient location if you must. So this is something that all Toastmasters must do. Use a prop as and when necessary. What could the speaker have done a little better? Pauses. Your vocal variety was good, but pauses were not adequate. So focus on the pauses so that your message is reiterated again sharply. The conclusion would have been a little more stronger since your opening was wonderful. Your job was half done there. Your conclusion could have ended with a bang. At the end of the day, most of us who come here come to listen to great stories. At least that's the case with me. I joined Toastmasters to listen to wonderful stories, and Toastmaster Vikas' speech added a lot of value. That is the most important cuts to speech. Did the speech add value to each of your lives? And that speech did add value to my life. It made my day a lot better. After a tiring day, Toastmaster Vikas' speech just added a breath of fresh air. So once again, you've met all your objectives, Toastmaster Vikas. Kudos to you, and let's focus on those few points that I've stated. Over to you, Nibu.
Thank you, Nibu, for excellent evaluation. I think if you've seen, Nibu has used beautifully the approach of comment, recommend, and comment in the evaluation for Toastmaster Vikas. So to take it further, let me invite Toastmaster Akash for evaluation. Now, only suggestion for Akash is when you are recommending, just be in the position of recommending, don't request, because you have got the authority to evaluate a speaker who is there and who is ready to listen to you. Let me invite now Toastmaster Manish to evaluate Akash.
A very good evening once again, all of you.
Good evening.
First of all, I would like to congratulate Natasha, my subject is Project 2. Natasha, your speech title was Power of Positive Thinking. So I would like to share this quote. Think positive, be positive, and positive things will happen. That is the power of positive thinking. Natasha, you started with a strong opening. You asked a questions from the audience. You asked your positive and you discussed about the positive and negative thoughts with the audience. Your message was so clear. You expressed an example that you failed in exam. I have been in public speaking for almost 1 year. I have given a lot of speeches, but sometimes I win, I lose. It does not mean I can give up. I can lose my faith in, as you can understand. Your message was clear with the supporting materials you have. You used appropriate transition when you were moving from one idea to another. And your conclusion was the best, as you showed the paper. Overall, it was a wonderful speech. Thank you.
Two recommendations for Natasha. You're giving a speech on positive thoughts, but you can't be so serious about it. She was as if she was very angry about it. So when you need to bring in a lot of emotions into it. When you're talking about closing your eyes, suddenly you said close your eyes. So and then you say take a deep breath in. So you can say take a deep breath in. Release. So what you're doing, you're connecting the emotions of the audience. You have to, whatever you're speaking, whether you're speaking about a motivational speech, you're talking about positive thoughts, you're talking about mother, you're talking about father, you're talking about relations, you have to take your emotions accordingly, the kind of speech you are doing. That is very important. This is one recommendation, otherwise your evaluator has already shared with you. Now I would like to invite supplementary evaluators to give their report. I would like to invite Timer, Toastmasters Dipti.